Cassava flakes, popularly known as gari, is a staple food in West Africa made from processed cassava. You would agree with me that if you must know the name of any food in Edo language, you have to know what gari is called. And gari is called igai. Igai. Simple. I don't want to bore you with the spelling. Just know what it is called. It is called igai. This food you see right here is called ebai in Edo. Ebai. Made from yellow gari. Yellow gari. Processed cassava with palm oil. Yellow gari. You can eat it with your draw soup known as oe. Oe. Or your okra soup known as Omo-Edo in Edo language. Okra soup is called Omo-Edo. Soup generally is called Nwome. So it depends on what type of soup we are talking about. So okra soup, Omo-Edo. Yes. This type of soup you see is generally called black soup. Not as if it is black in color, but because of how it's made, you blend vegetables, different types of vegetables together, and then to be able to achieve this. So anything dark in color, they call it black, that kind of thing. But actually it is called Nwomebe in Edo language. Nwomebe. Any vegetable at all you can blend, that is edible, you can blend to make this particular soup that we're talking about. So Nwomebe, that's what that is called. Once you hear Nwomebe, you know we are talking about vegetable soup that is blended. You understand? Aha, so move on. This right here is groundnut. It's called Isaiwe. Isaiwe in Edo language. Peanuts, they are called Isaiwe. And of course, you can make soup with peanuts. We call it Isaiwe. The next item on our list is corn. Corn is called Oka in Edo language. It is called Oka. When it is boiled, it is called Okanale. Because to cook something is to lay. When you say nale, cooked. Boiled corn, Okanale. Then roasted corn is called Okanaton. Dried corn is called Okanoka. When you say something is ka, it is dry, with which you can make your pap. And pap is called a core. The thick one is called akasan. And then we have the beans called a. This food, for instance, is called ewidodo. Idodo. Fried plantain, ripe plantain. When you fry it, it is called idodo. So this food is called ewidodo. When you fry, your beans cake is called eka in Edo language. It is called eka. It is different from oka. Don't confuse it. Remember, when I say something is dry, you say oka. But this one is eka. What we popularly call akara, for instance, is called eka in Edo language. And then beans pudding is called emamai. It is popularly known in other parts of Nigeria is moi moi, especially in the Yoruba speaking part. But they do call it emamai. Yes. This is a rice farm called Ugbize. A farm is called Ugbo. And rice is called Ize. By the time you put the two together, you get Ugbize. So anytime you hear Ugbo, just know they are talking about a farm. So a rice farm is called Ugbize. Boiled rice is called Izenale. I believe you will be getting a hang of it now. Remember our corn now. Boiled corn, Okanale. So this is Izenale. Alright. Then what you have here is coconut rice. It is called Izamivin because coconut is called Ivin in Edo language. Ame is called water. You can check other videos of mine to be able to to get some of these things. So Izamivin is coconut rice. Coconut rice. Then you have a jollofu, that's jollof rice, simple and plain. Next item is ikpedi. Palm fruits are called ikpedi. This is ugbudin, for instance. Remember I said ugbo is farm. So a palm plantation is called ugbudin. And then the fruits they are called ikpedi in Edo language. By the time you process these fruits and you get palm oil out of it, palm oil is called ofigbon. Palm oil, ofigbon. Don't forget. What we have here is yams. Yams, they are called inya in Edo language. Inya. When you fry it, it's called inyaname. Anything fried is called name. So inyaname. When you pound it, it becomes ema. Pounded yam is called ema. You can eat it with any soup of your choice. This is black soup. This is draw soup. That's pounded yam with draw soup. Then bogi. Melon is called ukpogi in Edo. So bogi, remember we said is soup. Bogi. Bogi. Melon soup with pounded yam. Again, we have a hiavo, okra. So hiavo is okra soup. Hiavo, that's pounded yam with okra soup. When you dry the yam and blend it to make something like this, it is called elubo. That's what it is called. Dried processed yam flour is called elubo. This is aka, cocoa yam, aka. Then you have your plantain. Plantain is called ogede. When it is unripe, it is called ogede nomaevo. When it is ripened, it is called ogede novo. It is with ogede novo that you make your dodo. Remember, dodo is fried ripe plantain. Eggs are called ekonho in Edo language. Ekonho. Ohoho is hen or chicken. So ekonho, chicken eggs. That's what it is called, ekonho. When you boil it, ekonho nale. When you fry it, ekonho naame. Remember, naame, that's something that is fried. Nale, something that is cooked. So ekonho naame, fried eggs. Fish is called ehen in Edo language. Ehen, that's what it is called. Onions are called arubara. Tomato, a tomato seed in Edo language. Pepper, and here for the fresh ones, they are called ukpoho. That's what you call fresh pepper. Bell pepper is called tatashi. Then salt is called ume. That's what salt is called. Then seasoning, generally they are called umebo. That's the general name for seasoning. When you add different hot spices together to prepare a particular kind of soup called pepper soup here in Nigeria, we call it in Edo language enuobo. It is called enuobo. Don't forget that. And then meat of any kind is called enyowo. Whether it is beef, whether it is pork, they are called enyowo. All right. In our next video, we are going to be talking about different fruits and what they are called in Edo language. You don't want to miss it. See you in the next video. But before we say our goodbyes, please do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification button so that YouTube will let you know anytime I post the video. Let's learn the Edo language together. I try to make it as simple as possible so that in no time you begin to speak this language fluently. Until then, practice, practice, practice. Bye-bye.